Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys? How's everybody doing? I don't know why I put those on. Ugh. How are you guys? Welcome in, everyone.
Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. How are
Ooh,
you guys? How's everybody doing?
got a little bit of back feed. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Yes, how are we? How are you? How is everyone? Leon over on Twitch, how you doing? On YouTube, we have Marie, Solid, and Luann. How are you guys? How are you? We should have a pretty good stream today. We've got a lot of calls lined up. We got a lot of calls lined up. We've got a lot of callbacks from the calls that we did on Tuesday. So we're going to be calling them back. Hopefully, one of them will answer. Um, those should be pretty good. And there's a good lineup of calls on some of the forums that I follow. Scammer.info and on. Let me pull up the other one. Yeah, come on, computer. And yeah, scammer.info and scam baiting forum. I've got some pretty good calls lined up on there, so we should be able to have quite a good stream today. We'll go for a little bit till about 6:30, maybe 7ish. All kind of depends on my voice. My voice is here and there, comes and goes, and everything with it, but we should be able to last pretty long with it. Um, Also, I kind of want to watch the I kind of want to watch the U.S. versus Canada hockey game today, which should, from all the hype and everything from it, should be pretty good. Should be really, really good, and I'm actually kind of excited to watch it. I don't normally watch hockey. I'll watch it if it's on, um, but I don't usually go out and like look for hockey games. Um, my wife loves hockey. She loves hockey, and she hasn't really been able to watch much lately. And I'm sure this should excite her a little bit with it. So I'm gonna at least try to watch some of it tonight. So that'll be fun. Um, yeah, yeah, it should be a pretty good one. And so you guys know, and I'll do reminders throughout the day, throughout the stream, um, that we'll be doing a pretty long stream on what day is that? Tuesday. On Tuesday, I'm going to be doing a birthday stream. Uh, my birthday is then. And so for it, I'm going to be getting on about 12 o'clock and we're going to be streaming for most of the afternoon for quite a few hours 3-4 hours with it, so it's going to be a lot longer of a stream than what we normally do, which is I think going to be nice. We'll be able to do a lot more calls. I might throw in a couple of the other kind of calls that I don't normally do with that one, so we'll do our best to try to get as much in during that stream as possible. And we'll be doing a sub goal for it. So hopefully you guys would be able to sub if you haven't already. Sub on you over on YouTube, on Twitch. If um, you guys know that I am multi-streaming, so if you guys want to go and watch over on Twitch, which if you prefer, cool. It's another option. Over on Twitch, if you haven't already, you could follow over there. We'll also have a follower goal over there of at least 60. I think we're 4 away from it over there, so that'll be nice. Ba ba ba. So, just catching up a little on chat. Solid. You did some scam baiting today on Facebook. Facebook scammers are sometimes the best. I haven't. I've only really done one on YouTube. I did a video about it a long, long time ago. But you can get a lot of information off them. I've told you guys before that I used to do the DHS scams, uh, DHS loan scams or DES. I can't remember what it was, but the loan scams for them, and they're set up pretty much exactly like PCH scams, just through text. And you can get some pretty good information out of them. And even though it's through text message, you can feel the rage and the hate through the words. It's amazing. Uh, you couldn't make them mad though. That's okay, solid. I mean, you've at least wasted their time. Then that's the important part. 300 in Apple gift cards. Yeah, it's weird that they need Apple gift cards to be able to get gas. You don't need Apple gift cards to be able to do that. Yeah, and they'll dance around the topic a lot. A lot, which is annoying. How old will I be? I will be 38. I am still pretty young, um, but I'll be 38 on Tuesday. Onyx. No. Onyx? No. I will bop you, cat. And you know that. No. Get away from that. Sorry, my cat was chewing on something. Something he should be messing with. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump on it. We'll go ahead and make a few calls. First, we'll catch up on. First, we'll catch up on some of these callbacks. Got two or three of them, so we'll catch up on those. Onyx, I warned you. So we'll catch up on these guys, and we'll see what we can get out of them. Oh, nice, solid. Yeah. Sean Capitalist. Thank you for subbing. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. Every sub really honestly counts, and it does help out. It helps out the channel. It tells YouTube, hey, this person likes it. Maybe some more people will. And start spreading it around to more people. And all that does is get more eyes on us, makes more people aware of scams. So thank you. Awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. This number called me. Actually, this number called me a little bit after. Oh, wait. I know that number. This is David Richmond. Okay, so David Richmond was one of them that we talked to a little bit. He wanted us to get $1,950 in gift cards. We had kind of talked to him a little bit, um, but he was kind of quick to hang up, and then he wouldn't pick up again. So we'll call him back. We'll see if he's still alive. The phone's at least ringing, so that tells me his phone is active. And we'll keep an eye on his number. We'll keep an eye on his number. So when it calls back, if he calls back while we're on stream, we'll pick up. We'll make sure to pick up, and we'll already know. Plus, on top of that, later on we'll keep trying to call him, and hopefully we'll get him on the line. Subscriber I'm trying to reach is not available. We'll try calling him one more time. If you guys aren't aware, the reason I usually mute actually calling them is because if they have a voicemail and there's any kind of music at all in the voicemails, um, I usually end up getting copyright striked. Trying to reach is not available. Yeah, I get copyright striked on my live, and it's a pain in the ass to go through and scrub all of it the entire lives, from the entire live. So, just to avoid it altogether, I'll just mute the actual dialing of it. I know it kind of sucks, and you guys got to kind of go on my word that I'm calling them, but it's really the only way for me to make sure so I don't have to do just an ungodly amount of work after the stream. Flash, how you doing? How's it going? We do have a 28-second voicemail. I'll let you guys listen to that one.
Yes, a pleasant good morning to you. Welcome to the Bank of America. You're speaking with Mr. Andrew Goldberg. We are trying to get a hold of the Wilson residence. Plate number LZ5332HF001. Please give us a call back here at the bank at 187
Muting the phone number.
deals and claim. All right, thank you.
Okay. So we will definitely call them back. Love Scambait, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. First time chatter over on Twitch. Robin, hello. Robin1065, hello, welcome. I hope you enjoy it. Don't know if you're one of the lurkers or if you've seen my stream before, but welcome in. I do appreciate you. Okay, so I'm gonna play that one more time and try to take down some of the information from it, so that way we can try to call him back. This call was from yesterday. Um, this voicemail was from yesterday. Flash, longtime lurker. Hey, that's fine. Lurkers help out a lot. Okay, so I appreciate you coming in. I appreciate you saying hi, Flash. Robin, well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Love Scambait, welcome in. Mac Attack over on YouTube, welcome. Hey, honestly, guys, lurking is completely fine with me. I I'm not going to force you to try to be active on it. You don't need to always comment. You don't need to always do stuff like that. Whether you're on YouTube or you're on Twitch, it doesn't matter. If you want to lurk. I'm fine with it. Um, Love scam baiting. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Over on Twitch. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it, and it does help. So thank you. You're just getting us that much closer to our goal of 60 followers. So thank you. I appreciate it. Um, Shutdown scammers over on Twitch. Welcome in. Um, what was I saying? But yeah, with lurking, it's fine. I'm not gonna force you if you're not comfortable with talking in chat. I'm not forcing you. You know, for me it doesn't matter with that. Just you guys being here is what really helps and counts. The only thing I do try to push is um, shares, but even with that, if you don't want to share, don't share. That's fine. It's okay. Okay, so let's try to take down some of this guy's info.
Yes, a pleasant good morning to you.
Sorry.
Welcome to the Bank of America. You're speaking with Mr. Andrew Goldberg. We are trying to get a hold of the Wilson residence. Plate number LZ5332HF001. Please give us a call back here at the bank at 187.
Sorry, guys. I did mute it. Ah, sorry. I do have it muted right now for a second. I'm just trying to take down this information he's saying first. Just a second. Okay. So I've got. Okay, so I've got a phone number for it. That one's gonna be a fun one because um, he says he's with Bank of America, but also he's Andrew Goldberg. More than likely, he is a PCH scammer posing as the bank, saying that we won. I wrote down the claim number and the callback number. So once we get through these missed calls, I'm definitely going to be trying to get a hold of him. Oh, that's just the callback number. Okay, so that works out then. And we'll do this last one. This last, what's it called? Um, this last callback number, and then we'll get into it. We'll call this first guy back definitely, and we'll definitely be trying to get a hold of David. He's David Richmond from Tuesday stream. We're definitely going to try to get a hold of him. And I feel like with David, because he knows that I already have the gift cards and everything, um, I should forward it to voicemail. So we'll try calling the number one more time. Toy, welcome in, Toy, over on YouTube. Welcome in. So we'll try calling back this callback number one more time, and then after that we'll try calling this Andrew guy. Call has been forwarded. So because it's been forwarded, either I feel like um, he probably has the phone uh, turned off for right now, uh, which is fine. He probably has the phone turned off right now, but it's fine because he now knows that we're trying to call him back. So when he does turn the phone back on, he should be good. So we'll try now with that Bank of America one.
If you know
I
your
want you
account or
guys to
card
hear
number,
this.
dial 1 now. If not, you may dial 2 to speak to a banking representative.
Okay, now it's just ringing. So I'll mute it again. That's interesting that they actually have a pretty good prompt right there. That means they're act the party I'm trying to reach is unavailable. So we'll try calling him back one more time, see if he'll answer. And you can hear it's just AI, just crappy AI. It's just really crappy AI, and that's annoying. At least when you do call your bank, if it is an AI voice, usually it sounds a lot more authentic. They try to make it sound like an actual person, or they do have an actual person recording the prompts. So the party I'm trying to reach is unavailable. That's fine. Okay. And I tried calling you back. Okay, so now we're going to jump over and try to get some of these calls that I usually try to track down. Those were good ones, and I'm glad that I really got their information that they're going to be looking for, because that means when they do inevitably call back, um, when they do inevitably call back, they're going to be they're going to ask me for all this stuff, and I'm going to be already prepared. Uh, ba, 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 ba. Okay. Just I was just looking over the notes real fast to make sure if there's anything I need from it. Doesn't look like it. Any information to try to get them. One of the note one of the big notes on it though was that the guy is pretty triggered already. Um, the guy's already pre-triggered, so I got to play it kind of careful. Otherwise, he might hang up on me. Carl Thompson. Okay, so it's a Google Voice number, because only Google Voice does that prompt of say your name before. And it's ringing, so we know that he's at least somewhat that the phone's at least somewhat turned on, which is good. Ooh, he answered, but he hung up. He answered, but he hung up. Okay, so that's interesting. We'll try calling him back and seeing what happens. Carl Thompson. It might have just been a mess up. He might have meant to actually answer, but he accidentally hung up, which sometimes they do. But we're calling back just to try and see. It was interesting because, and I know you guys couldn't hear it. Hello? Yes, hello?
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, I received a phone call saying that I won some kind of money.
Fuck you and get off my phone.
Excuse me, what? Okay, so there you go. Okay, so he already knows what I'm doing, and I have no doubt about that. The notes for this call said that he was already pre-triggered, and he's just going off on people. So we'll call him back just one more time, just to see. He turned off the phone. You've reached a number that's been disconnected. Yeah, Toy, I think I might actually. Benny, welcome in. I haven't seen you in a while. Um, Unfortunately, Flash, I don't have a voice changer. That's one of the problems that I face. I don't have a voice changer, and unfortunately, with my voice, it's very. I can do different accents. I can try to change the tone and everything of it, but at the base, you could still recognize my voice because of my voice is very. It's not super nasally, but it's nasally enough that you can be able to tell, hey, that's just the same guy, just changing his voice. So that's one of the problems I face, and right now I can't afford to get a voice changer. So we kind of just got to go with what we got, you know? I would love to eventually get a voice changer. I think um, I think that would actually really help us out and kind of change the game for us because we'd be able to call the person multiple times with multiple different voices. We'd be able to play the role of a clerk, a uh, a bank clerk, a UPS clerk, or a postmaster or something, and be able to do a lot more with it. But unfortunately, right now, we got to use what we got, and what we got is nothing. So it is what it is. But I'm calling another number now. I didn't read much of the notes. Just all the notes say is Mega Millions scam. So we really just have only that to go off of. Not available. I might look into that toy. That sounds like an actual option. Thank you. So we're just going through and trying to see. There's a lot on different forums for PCH. So we're gonna just go through, run through as many as we can, because that's what's gonna help right now. Yeah, yeah, solid. It does. It is up and running. If you go back and look at my last on my last video that I posted, long form video, the link will be in the description of that, and you can be able to join up into the Discord from there. The person you're trying to reach is currently unavailable uh, in a very crappy AI voice again, which is fine. I'm actually surprised there's not a whole lot of the $100 gift card scams. Usually there is. Usually they're a lot more prevalent, which I'm glad that they've slowed down at least today, or not many people are reporting them. That's awesome, Toy. Yeah, right now we're just going through the line. Holy crap, that's a really big. Okay. The transcript, they put a lot of information in there, which is fine. I prefer a lot of information over absolutely nothing, and you just gotta kind of wing it. Guys, if you haven't already, over on YouTube, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It helps out the channel. It helps out and tells YouTube that, hey, these people like this kind of content. Maybe other people will. Yes, hello.
Yes. How may I assist you?
Hi. I received a phone call earlier today, from Publishers Clearinghouse, saying that I might be a winner or something, and to call this number to try to receive this prize or something. To speak to a live representative. Am I calling the right number? Is this Publishers Clearinghouse?
No, I think you have the wrong number. This is not Publishers Clearinghouse.
Are you sure? Because this is the number that they put in the voicemail. They put
Well,
several times.
I have been getting calls all day. People telling me the same thing. This is not Publishers Clearinghouse.
Are you sure?
Tell you, I'm gonna change my number tomorrow.
Okay, this. So I didn't win a prize. I didn't win some kind of cash or something.
Sir, this is not Publishers Clearinghouse. I work for my uncle fishing company. I'm a fisherman. I don't do none of those stuff that you're talking.
Oh, where do you guys usually operate out of?
What, fishing?
Yeah.
If I tell you, you wouldn't believe.
Why wouldn't I believe?
Why you want to know that much? You want to go fishing? You want to go catch some tuna?
Maybe. I mean,
Some
that'd be cool.
bluefin
I've
tunas?
never gone tuna fishing before. Well, I did one time when I was young. I was maybe 11, 12 years old when I went fishing doing that off the coast of California. But I think that'd be a really cool thing to do again. Do you guys offer like guided tours like that where you take us out?
Oh, we don't do tours because when we go out for fishing, we go out for days, weeks, months.
Oh, okay. So, like, what kind of fish do you guys go for?
Bluefin tuna.
And you're gone for days, weeks, months?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, do you guys offer like services where you take customers out?
No, we don't.
Okay, so you
Do you have a wife? Do you have a wife?
yes, I do.
And
Do
you
you
have
do
kids?
like couples? Do you
No, no,
offer
no,
couples
no,
packages
no, no,
where
no, no,
like
no, no.
I can
Do you
bring
have a
my wife
wife?
out with me? Yes, I do.
Do you have a wife
Yes,
and
I
kids?
yeah, yeah. Wait, do you
Then
have
you
a
can
family plan?
come. You can come because when we go like in Baja, California, Mexico. We go to Outer Banks in North Carolina. We go so many places for days, weeks, months. You're gonna miss your family, so it makes
Okay, well,
no
can
sense.
I bring my family with me?
No,
I can't bring my wife or my kids. That guy was an idiot. So yeah, he kind of knows what he's talking about. More than likely, he has a relative or someone who is a fisherman, and he's just going off of what he heard his family member say, and just trying to BS his way through that. But I have a very good confidence that he is a scammer. We did get a missed call while we were on that call. We did get a missed call from somebody that we called. I, let's see if I can't find it. What's it start with? Hello? Hello? Ah, that was that one. Okay. So he just straight up hung up. I don't know what his thing is. So we'll call back. Now I know I was saying to subscribe over on YouTube, over on Twitch. You guys over there, if you haven't already, please follow the channel. It really does help out, helps everyone out, helps the spread everything so that we can be able to grow over on Twitch as well. I am blocking that. Let me Okay, and a different number just tried following or calling me. Yes, hello?
Yes, hello?
Hello, pleasant good afternoon. My name is Kevin Lee. Did you get a notification on your phone about your prize that you have won?
I
I
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Who are you
Who
with?
are you with?
The Publishers Clearinghouse.
Oh, I did get a
I
phone
did get a
call,
phone call,
but
but
that was
that
like
was like
God, I think
God, I
earlier
think
today or
earlier
something.
today or something.
Okay. All right. So are you interested to receive the what's the notification about?
That I had won some
That
kind
I
of
had won some kind
prize
of
and
prize
to
and
call
to
the
call
number to
the
try to
number to
claim.
try to claim.
Okay. All right. And this is the first time for you to get a notification about your winnings?
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
never
I've
gotten a
never gotten a
notification before.
notification before.
Was I supposed
Was
to?
I supposed to?
Did I win something?
Did I win something?
Did I actually win? Aw. Yes, Robin, I do have the same name over on YouTube. Yeah, the echo was horrible. The echo was. I was going to get him on. Sorry, I was gonna Uh, call him out on the speaker, but I wanted to make sure that I had him hooked first. And what's interesting is I don't think I called this number. So I don't know. Uh, and oddly enough, that scammer sounded eerily similar to the last guy that we talked to. He sounded eerily similar to the last guy, the fisherman guy that we talked to. So I'm thinking it was the same guy, and he just used a different phone, probably his buddy's phone. I don't know if you guys could have heard it, but um, I don't know if you guys could have heard it, but I heard somebody in the background say something really fast uh, when he called back, or when I called him, and I'm pretty sure I'd be really willing to guess that he called me back from that number, from his buddy's number. Yeah, Toy, you're not wrong. Yeah, Robin, I agree. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be surprised if that is the same guy, honestly. So we'll just go ahead. Honestly, more than likely, he's not going to call me back. He's probably just going to leave it alone. Um, he's probably just going to leave it alone, and that call's probably going to be just a no answer from now on from him, which is annoying, but it's fine. It happens. Um, I wish he did keep going, and it sounded like he might have been on the hook. He was just kind of skeptical about it. Um, I feel like maybe if he had called me back from the same number that I had called him, um, we could have possibly had a conversation. Yes, hello.
Yes, good afternoon. How you doing?
I'm good. I received a phone call a couple hours ago. I think like earlier this morning, saying that I had won a prize from American Sweepstakes. I'm sorry, American Sweepstakes Company. And to call this number to try to speak with somebody. Is this them?
Yes, sir. You're speaking to Brian Cooper from the Claims and Processing Department, sir.
Oh, hello, Mr.
You said
Cooper.
you got a yes, sir. You said that you got a call this morning. Not
Yeah.
sure who was it that contacted you this morning. Did you spoke with someone this morning?
No. Well, I did speak with anyone. No. It was in voicemail. It was
Oh,
actually just looking over my notes from it. Um, the speaker said it was Brian Cooper, so it might have been from you. Um, asking about if I had received something like a notification letter or something from the
yes,
American
that's right.
Sweepstakes Company.
That's right. I'm not sure who am I speaking to because I did not call this number. Did you say this morning?
I believe it was this morning. Yeah. My
Oh,
name. You're wondering about my name?
yes, that's right.
Oh yeah, my name is Carl Thompson.
Okay, Mr. Thompson. Not in office right now, but what I can do, I can actually try to contact the department to let them contact you. You're at home now?
Yes, I am at home.
Okay, I'm actually on the road trying to make a few deliveries, so I'll call you back in just a few minutes or I'll let someone call you, all right?
Okay. About how long would that take?
That will take around 10 minutes or maybe 5 minutes to be frank.
Okay. Is it going to be you calling me back or somebody else, just so that I know who I'd be talking to?
I'm not sure if it's going to be me because I'm actually on the road right now.
Okay, so more than likely it'd be somebody else.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, and just so I can know, what is the department that would be calling me?
That will be the claims and processing department. Sorry.
Claims and processing?
That's right.
Okay, not a problem. Just make sure that they call this number, and I can definitely go ahead and take care of that.
Okay. All right. So you be safe. Don't let them
Okay,
call you. All right.
okay.
Okay.
He wasn't ready to scam. You could hear kids or something in the background. It sounded almost like kids in the background. Um, so yeah, you could hear kids or something in the background. So he wasn't set up to try to scam right then, and he probably couldn't get to his script and be able to isolate himself to be able to scam. So he wanted to try to get off, and I doubt he'll be the one to call me. He'll more likely, what he'll probably end up doing is calling a buddy of his who also scams or is who interested in scamming and tell him about what's going on. Just give him some basic information and he'll end up calling me back, probably from a different number. Um, yeah, he'll more likely pass it off to a buddy of his and have his buddy call me back. Um, Surprisingly, actually, a lot of these scammers actually, uh, I guess you could say a tight knit community, even though I wouldn't exactly say tight knit community because at the same time they very much will backstab each other. So they'll try to backstab each other in the sense that um, if they feel like they could be able to trick me into making it so that only they get the money and not their buddy, they'll do it. So I don't really want to say close knit community, but they talk to each other, they exchange information, they exchange, um, well, information in the sense of phone numbers, and they'll also exchange information in the sense of ideas. You know, hey, have you tried this one? Hey, I know you haven't, things have been working. Have you tried doing this? Hey, if they say this, this is what you should do. So they'll exchange information in that sense. And because of that, sometimes you can get two, three, four, five, 10 different guys. So it's very kind of interesting and creepy how well connected they are. Jim, welcome in. Haven't seen you in a while. Right? Mud Hut number two. And yeah, you could hear. Well, to me, it sounded like kids in the background. So it sounded like kids in the background, so more likely he was at home with the kids and he wasn't able, or he wasn't in a situation where he could be able to, um, he wasn't in a situation where he could be able to scam right then. He probably couldn't isolate himself. He probably couldn't get his script in time, so he just wanted to try to pass it off to somebody else. But that's fine. We at least know his number is active. Actually, you know what? I will put in the notes that he is active. Okay. So at least other scam baiters, when they call, they're aware of what's going on with him and that he might try to pawn him off on somebody else. So that way they're aware. So we'll jump to the next one. And like I said, we're just going to keep going down the line. Some of these now that I'm getting into are a day old for this portion. They're about a day old, so no guarantee that they would answer. It does kind of lower the chances. No longer in service. So either they already blocked me or they did turn off the number. Either way, I'm okay with it because that means they are. Either way, they are skeptical about everyone who calls, which is exactly what we want because um, that means that uh, he's less likely to actually create victims because he's always looking for, hey, is this person real or are they trying to just waste my time? Yeah, Toy. I'm pretty much betting on the fact that it's going to be um, a buddy of his, somebody who he scam baits with regularly, who will end up calling me back, and more likely he'll have his buddy call me back, and his buddy, they'll probably work out some kind of deal to where, hey, I get I'll give me, a cut of whatever you get. So do like a 70-30 cut of whatever you get, because and I'll get the 30 because I gave you this one. So more than likely it'll be something like that cuz nothing is free. Not available. Yeah, a finder's fee. That's that's the word I was trying to think of, but I couldn't find, so I just kind of went round the roundabouts. Okay, the notes on this call that I'm doing right now, they say the number is dead, but at the same time, this is a number from yesterday. So they might have turned it back on. But just in case, we're going to call them. Cannot be dialed. Okay. So that number is dead. But I mean, for me, yeah, the notes say that it's dead, but I still want to verify myself um, just because it might be dead that day doesn't mean that it stays dead and they turn it back on. And if they turn it back on, I want to be there and to be able to annoy the hell out of them. You know what I mean? And if they're live and possibly making victims, I want to be able to be there to try to intervene. So this next one, like I said, a lot of these are from yesterday, so it does lower the chances of them answering, but they still might answer. And doing a lot of these calls now just means that later on in the day, they'll try to call me back. The Google subscriber, yes, because PCH people use Google to call. That's exactly what they do. Okay. So we'll reload this page and we will, because I did see that, yes, another PCH one. Try this one, and it's brand new. It's pretty, well, at least it's pretty new. So we can at least try it. He might not be completely scared off, which is exactly what we want. Yeah, please leave your message. So we'll call back one more time, just to make sure. Okay. Now we will go... Why? Okay. And a lot of this is... I'm not really banking on the fact that they're going to have somebody else call me back, because usually they don't. Usually they just kind of BS their way through that just to get you off the phone, because they don't want to deal with you. So if that happens, um, we're definitely going to try to call them back. If that happens. Marie, hi. Oh, shit. I think that was the number. Yeah. Okay, so now we're just going through fear toxin. Because sometimes fear toxin has some good ones. Um, just seeing if any of them... Seeing if any of these guys are live and active, because sometimes we could get some pretty good ones off of them. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, solid, you're right. I do kind of hope that he does have somebody else call me to try to reel me in, because those calls are great. Trying to frustrate somebody else, because usually they're so on the hook and so very much invested. Even though it's not their call, they're still very invested. You are not a complete number. And you didn't repeat it 5,000 times like you guys normally do. So we'll move on to the next one. But how are you guys doing? It's a pretty good Thursday. The weather actually here has been pretty nice, comfortable actually, which is something that I'm actually surprised about. Normally, it's not really that nice this time of the year, and it actually is. It was probably high 60s here today, mid to high 60s, which is actually decent.
you doing today? This is Mr. David Johnson with the Publishers Clearinghouse Company. How may I direct your call?
Yeah, hi. I received a phone call earlier this morning saying that I had won some kind of prize and to call this number and speak with somebody about trying to claim it. I have a confirmation number if that helps.
Alrighty, yes. So can you please provide me with your full name along with your confirmation number so I can have your information processed in the system, then hopefully be able to assist you best, all right?
Oh, yeah, not a problem. My name is Eric White.
All right, Mr.
And
Eric White,
I'm
and
sorry, what was your name?
your confirmation. David Johnson.
David Johnson. I'm sorry, David. So you know I'm just taking notes. Um, this sounded like a important phone call, so I wanted to make sure that I'm trying to take notes to keep up. The confirmation number is 7154.
Alrighty. So, Mr. Eric, you said 7154, right?
Let me double check. Yes, 7154.
All right. So I'm just going to ask for you just to hold the line for me for about just a minute or two so I can have your information processed in the system. Then I'll be able to assist you best. All right?
Yeah, not a problem.
Alrighty. Thank you.
Okay, while he does that, we are going to make note of his number.
Hello, Mr. Eric.
Yes. Yes, David.
Okay, well, yes, I have to say a warm and wonderful congratulations to you because I'm seeing here that your information was raffled in our monthly senior citizen prizes and giveaway contest among 95,000 other individuals like yourself, and our computer ballot back system has pulled out your information as your lucky grand prize winner of a whopping $7.5 million along with a brand new 2023 Mercedes-Benz car and a bonus gift of $5,000 that you're going to also be receiving each and every week if your life actually have passed away. I have to say a warm and wonderful congratulations to you. Welcome into Publishers Clarence House. Welcome into financial freedom, and how do you truly feel?
Oh my God! Thank you so much, David. I didn't actually believe the voicemail. I thought it might have been a prank or something. Oh my God! Thank you so much, David. This is amazing. $7.5 million.
You're most
Oh my
definitely
God! Thank you
welcome.
so much.
And you're most definitely welcome, Mr. Eric. And isn't this the first time that you're receiving a courtesy call from the PCH company, sir?
Yeah. This is the first time I've ever received well, the voicemail was the first time I ever received a call from you guys. Was I supposed to get any
Right.
more calls?
No. I
Oh,
just want to
okay.
assure you that if you were to win, yes, so I just want to assure you that if you were to winner here, our publisher's Clarence House, we wouldn't dare call you today trying to play any games with you or trying to pull your leg. No, no, no. This isn't a prank call and this isn't a bunch of baloney. I need for you to know that this is a frank 110% legitimate, authentic phone call as we speak. Everything I'm here saying to you is been recorded by the Homeland Security along with the Trade Commission for security purposes. You're in very good hands. You have nothing to worry about, all right?
Oh, thank you. Thank you. You said
Okay, you're
who
most
all
definitely.
is listening in on the call?
The Homeland Security along with the Trade Commission.
Oh, wow. Wow, I wouldn't think that Homeland Security would be interested in this kind of thing right now. But thank you. Hello, David?
Well, you're welcome. Yes, you're
Okay.
welcome, all right? Eric, you're welcome. All right, and I have to ask, how long have you been associated with the Publishers Clearinghouse Company?
I'm not associated with Publishers Clearinghouse.
Okay, so you don't remember purchasing any of her merchandise or any of her products
Oh,
in the
oh,
past?
oh, like entering into the contest?
Right.
Oh, yeah, I've been playing in the contest for like 15 years.
Oh my God, that's over a decade now. And you have
Yeah.
never won yourself anything here before?
No, no, no.
Not even as small as a baseball cap?
No, no, no. Honestly, David, I'll be honest with you. I don't usually win prizes. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. You know what I mean? I don't usually win stuff.
Right. And you know they say good things come to those who wait. So now I have to ask, Mr. Eric, how old are you today?
Oh, I'm 40 years old.
Oh, you're 40 years old.
Yes,
All right. And you said you have been playing our games for over 15 years now, right?
yes.
Right. And like I stated, good things do come to those who wait. So I want for you to pinch yourself, Mr. Eric, and know that you're not dreaming and you're not sleeping. This indeed is truly on the open up and the level here for you. So what I
Oh,
would like
yes.
for you to
Thank
do
you.
at
Thank
this
you so
time, could you
much.
please get yourself, you're most definitely welcome. So what I would like for you to do at this time, could you please get yourself a clean sheet of paper along in with something to write with for me to provide you with a few valid informations?
The call dropped. What the what the hell? Okay, we're gonna call him back real fast. More than likely he lost connection and the call just dropped. God, I hope he picks back up. Please pick back up. That was ridiculous. Come on. And more than likely, he doesn't realize that the call dropped. So he's still probably talking into the phone. We'll try calling him back one more time, and then if he doesn't answer... That's weird, Solid. I don't know why that went to a voicemail. So he's off the call or he's on the call right now. I can't tell. So we'll give it just a minute or two. See if maybe he will call me back. More than likely he will. More than likely he will. And we will, if he doesn't, we will definitely try calling him back over and over and over again because he was hook, line, and sinker. He was all about it. He was willing to go the distance with me. And I want to try to keep him on the line. 4551. Okay, so there's that. Yeah, Toy over on YouTube, he was really, really, really putting it on thick, and he was all kinds of invested. Oh yeah, you've won. This is amazing. This is wonderful. And I was probably, if we were able to get him going on more. Here he is. He's calling me back right now. Yes, hello?
Hello?
David?
Yes,
Hey,
this is
David, what
David
happened?
Johnson. I don't know. I was about to ask you what happened. We got disconnected. I totally lost you.
Yeah, I don't know. The call just randomly dropped, and I tried calling you back like 3 or 4 times, and I wasn't able to get through. Is everything still okay? Am I still able to win my prize?
Yeah. Yes, it is. And I want to apologize for any inconvenience. You all right?
Okay, well, thank you so much. Um, Now you were saying something about get a clean piece of paper to write down some information you're giving me.
Yes. And did you get the pen and paper handy?
Yeah, yeah. Like I told you before, I've already got a piece of paper and a pen. I'm ready to go. You can go ahead with that information if you want.
All right. So the first piece of information you're going to write down is my name because you need to know who you're speaking with, and I'm your agent here. And do you remember my name?
Yeah, David Johnson, right?
Wonderful. So you're going to go ahead and write it down. David Johnson.
Oh yeah, I've got your name written down. I've got $7.5 million, which I still can't believe. A brand new car and 5,000 a week for the rest of my life. Thank you so much.
You're most definitely welcome. And you do know seeing is believing and believing is achieving, right?
Well, I've heard the first part of that saying, but I've never heard that second part.
Right. Well, I just hope that you're going to be strong enough to stand in your own 2 feet and witness this with your own naked eyes because we're not going to be taking over the paramedics nor the Red Cross.
Oh, no, no, no. I fully believe.
All right. So the next information I would like for you to write on that piece of paper is my badge number so that whenever we come over to your home of residence, you can look at my badge and know that that's Mr. David Johnson, and he was the one that I was speaking to on the phone, all right?
Oh, okay, yeah, go ahead.
Alrighty, so you're going to have PCH 615.
Okay. PCH 615.
Alrighty. Wonderful. That's my badge number that I wear on my jacket.
Okay.
Yes. Now, the next information you're going to write down is the company that I'm here representing, and that's the Publishers Clearance House. You could just write PCH for the abbreviation, all right?
Okay, PCH.
Alrighty. And do you know where the Publishers Clearance House main headquarters is located?
I've heard it's located in New York.
Right. So I'm going to provide you with the exact address just for you to know directly where this prize is coming from, all right?
Okay.
Alrighty. So the address is 101.
Again? Really? He hung up again? Yeah, Solid. He sounds very familiar. I'm pretty sure I've dealt with him before. A lot, actually. I'm pretty sure. I've talked to him before. What was that?
Me.
Okay, are you okay?
Yeah, I just knocked over a candle.
It did break, right?
No.
Okay.
It just hit another candle.
Okay. Yeah, probably battery dying or something. He'll end up calling me back. Just give it a few minutes. But yeah, he sounds very familiar. Like I've dealt with him before. And that's why I wanted to use a different name with him. I didn't want to use Tim Smith. I didn't want to use Carl with him because those are the names I usually go with, and I wanted to try to throw him off a little bit by using something different. Robin, yeah. Yeah, Robin, I could still get my prize. I still want my prize. We'll try calling him back. Hopefully he'll answer. If he doesn't answer, I have a very good feeling he will call me. It just might take a minute. You know, I took all this time to write down all this stupid notes. I want to be able to get my prize. And the whole reason they give you all of these random notes is because usually at the end of them, they'll give you like a pop quiz and say, okay, so repeat back to me everything that you have. And if you don't repeat it back, if you just try to wave it off, oh yeah, I have everything. Why do I need to repeat it back to you? Then usually they know that you're not serious and that you're not real. So to try to keep up the facade, I do try to write down all the information so that way when they do try to quiz me later, I have it all. I'm ready to go. Plus, if I don't write it down, I don't remember it. So we'll try to call him back one more time. Actually, we'll call him back this time. We're calling right now. And if he doesn't answer, we'll try one more in a few minutes. But I fully expect him to call me back. Fully expect. Yeah, yeah, solid. I'm very sure that I've dealt with him before, and I'm 99% sure that uh, I've probably made a video out of him. Okay, so he's not there yet. We'll give it a second, but like I said, he'll call me back. I'm very very confident he will call me back. It's just letting him try to set up because he's pretty well hook, line, and sinker. Guys, if you haven't already, please like the stream over on YouTube. Right now we're at 9 likes. I'm hoping to try to get up to 25 likes. That would be amazing. If you haven't already, just hit the like button. It doesn't cost anything. It's not going to hurt you or anything. It just tells YouTube that, hey, other people like this stream. Maybe more people will. And it does help out everybody and try to get more people in front of streams like this so that they can become more aware of it. So if you haven't already, hit the like. It really does follow or really does help. Over on Twitch, if you guys haven't already, hit the follow button. I know there's not a like button or anything on Twitch, which I kind of wish that they would put something like that. But if you guys haven't hit the follow already, please do. It really does help out and really does try to promote the stream. So if you haven't already, please do. And nothing there. Okay, and we've got a missed call again. Oh, wait, no, we don't. That's old. Never mind. Oh, that was a number from back in January or end of December. That's why it jumped down there. I see. 2495. Okay, that number sounds familiar, but we will still call it. But like I said, that guy will more than likely call me back. I'm pretty confident he will. And then we'll do our best to try to keep him on the line because I have a feeling he's going to be one. It's probably going to be consistent with him to where the phone call drops a lot. And I don't want that. I want to try to keep him on the line for as long as possible.
Oh, Bambi was paying for an Uber for her. Bambi pays for Ubers.
Okay, I called that number already. So right now I am just going through the numbers that we have to try to find one that we can call. 9435. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Okay, so we did call that number too. 0759. So that way we're not calling. I'm trying to just verify and make sure that all of these numbers that we're calling, we haven't called multiple times already and nobody's answered, so that way we're not wasting our time. Cannot complete my call. So that's fine. That's fine because that just means that they have a phone, but it is turned off, which is fine because that means they're not creating victims right now. Yeah. Yeah, Jim, more likely they're running around. They're trying to find somebody, letting everybody know, hey, I've got one hook line on the hook. But I need somebody's phone. Somebody quick, quick, quick. And if any, we'll try calling him back, actually. Maybe he'll answer his phone if we give him a few minutes. Well, still, like I said, he's hook, line, and sinker. He's somebody that we have. It's just getting him to answer the phone or have a good phone. That's the whole thing. And it's been, God, it's been probably half an hour now. We'll try calling back the Brian Cooper, because Brian Cooper promised me. Thank you, Laura. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. You don't know how much that means. Thank you. Really, that does mean a lot. Thank you. Yeah, we will try to call Brian Cooper back. Ooh, that's not it. Okay. Ooh, ha. Yes, hello?
Yes, hello. This is Mr.
David.
David Johnson with the Publishers Clarence House.
Oh, David, thank you so much. I'm so glad that you called back.
You're most definitely welcome. Well, I lost you the second time, and
Yeah,
I tried to call you back numerous times, and I wasn't successful. What happened?
I don't know. I tried calling you back probably like 5, 6 times now, and nothing was happening. Nobody was answering. I thought I lost it. Thank you so much for calling.
Well, you're welcome, and you do know these are man-made devices, so they're not perfect, right? So if
Yes.
there is any inconvenience on my end, I do apologize, all right?
Yes, but still thank you so much for calling me back.
You're welcome. And do you remember where we were?
You were giving me the address to Publishers Clearinghouse.
Right. And you already have the 101 winner circle, right?
No, I have 101 and it's Winter Circle.
Yes, in Jericho, New York.
Okay, just 1 second. Jericho, New
New
York.
York. You could just write yes. And the zip code is 11753.
Awesome. Okay, yes, I have that now.
Wonderful. Now, the next information you're going to write down is your winner's confirmation number, just to ensure that you don't forget it, because that number is very important, all right? And I
Okay.
want to assure you that it should be for your eyes and ears only, because if anyone should get a hold of your confirmation number, they could try and make a double claim towards your prize, and it would be terminated So therefore, you wouldn't receive a thing, all right?
Oh, okay.
Alrighty. And followed by your winner's package code number. Now, this winner's package code number, it's the number that was pulled out of your computer back system alongside your information, okay?
Okay.
Alrighty, so your winner's package code number, you're going to have the pound sign followed by triple zeros, 627.
Okay.
Alrighty. Now I have to ask, have you ever watched your commercials before and you see how the publisher's clearance house, we normally do our sweepstakes prize delivering?
Yeah, I used to watch the commercials all the time, back when they were on TV. I absolutely love them. Am I going to be getting a delivery like that?
Well, after this conversation, it's going to be up to you to decide how you would like your presentation to be done, all right?
Oh, okay.
All right. So as I was saying, that's what's going to be scheduled to happen at your home of residence. So on the day of your presentation, you're going to be seeing a flatbed record truck that's going to be taking over your beautiful car with balloons and red roses all over it alongside a FedEx bus. And you know the FedEx bus, right?
You mean just a FedEx truck?
No, the FedEx bus.
No, I don't know what a FedEx bus is.
All right. It's our famous Prize Patrol team van. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to provide you with the name of the agents of our famous Prize Patrol team so that you can be familiar with them. All right?
Okay.
Alrighty. So on the day of your presentation, you're going to be seeing me, myself, Mr. David Johnson, alongside Mr. Dave Sayers.
Okay, so Dave Sayers.
Mr. Todd Salone.
Todd Sloan.
Then you're gonna have Mr. Andy Goldberg.
Andy Goldberg.
Yes, and the last and final person you're gonna have, it's a she, and she's the senior vice president lady here at the PCH company. She's the blonde-haired lady that you've always seen on your TV station, holding the checks and presenting them to her lucky winners. And she's Mrs. Deborah Holland.
Deborah Holland.
Right, and you're quite familiar with Mrs. Holland, correct?
Well, you said it's the lady that's always in the commercials, right?
Right.
Yeah, I've seen her before, yeah.
Most definitely. So she's going to be coming over also to take a photograph with you alongside your certified bank cashier's check. Isn't that amazing?
That's awesome. Thank you so much. That's really awesome. Thank
You're
you,
most
David.
definitely welcome. You're most definitely welcome. So what I would like for you to do at this time, could you please repeat all the information that you have written down there just to ensure that we're on the same page here?
Your name is David Johnson. The prize that I won is $7.5 million, which, oh my God, I still can't believe. I got a brand new car. I win $5,000 a week for the rest of my life. Your badge number is PCH615. This is Publishers Clearinghouse. The address is 101 Winter Circle, Jericho, New York, 11753. The package claim number is pound 000627. And the people who are going to be here delivering the prize is you, David Johnson, along with David Sayers, Todd Sloan, Andy Goldberg, and Deborah Holland.
Wonderful. You have all the information written down correctly. And I just want to take the time out to say warm and wonderful congratulations to you once more. Welcome on board to the Publishers Clearinghouse. welcome on board to the Winners International, where stars are chosen among stars. And I have to ask once more, how do you truly feel to know that you finally won the sweepstakes and lotteries promotion? Be
Honest,
frank with me.
honestly, Dave, this is the greatest day of my life. Thank you so much. I I'm beside myself. I really don't know what to say. Like I'm so just awestruck with everything that I don't really have words with how excited and happy I am right now.
I totally understand because I'm sure you never wake up to be expecting a call like this. But all I have to say, the Lord, He sees and He knows all the trials and tribulations that you're facing, and He has blessed you with an opportunity like this. No, this is finally your opportunity. This is finally your chance to live your American dream life that you've always fancied. It's finally your chance to shine bright like the star you are. It's finally your chance to glow like the diamond you are and glisten even in the dark, right?
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much, David.
Right. You're most definitely welcome. And I want for you to know that we here at the Publishers Clearinghouse, House, we no longer consider you a customer here, but we consider you a part of our family. And you know what family does for each other. They look out for them, right?
Exactly.
Wonderful. And I have to say we're very proud of you for never giving up on your hope, for never giving up on your dreams and your aspiration of becoming a winner here at the Sweepstakes and Ladders department. Because we have seen here
He is
that
laying
you've
it
been
on
playing our
so
game
thick.
consecutively, praying and determined to become a winner, and you see the good Lord, He has finally answered your prayers, right?
Yes, yes, he has. Thank you.
Right. Right. So you're not only blessed, but you're highly favored, and all praises should be given to the Lord Almighty Himself. And you do know many are called, but only few are chosen, and in this situation, without a doubt, you're the chosen one
Dude,
here.
move
Because over
on. This is
95,000
getting
other
old.
participants like yourself had entered into a contest praying and dreaming for something like this should happen, and it was your information that was emerged as your grand prize winner. So without a doubt, you're truly blessed and highly favored, and all praises should be given to the Lord
I'll
Almighty,
bring that
right?
up, solid. Yes, thank you. Thank you again so much. Thank you
One,
and
you're
thank your
most
company. Thank
definitely
you so
welcome.
much.
You're most
I'll
definitely
bring that up
welcome.
again,
And you
solid,
also
and
know that
I'll
this is a
mention that
once in a
when we
lifetime opportunity, and you
remind
know
me when we get off
opportunities
the
like
call.
this only comes
I'll
around once,
try to
right?
explain why I think. I'm sorry. Can you say that again?
I'm saying you do know that this is a once in a lifetime opportunity, and you know opportunities like this only comes around once, right?
Yes.
Right. And what I'm going to do here, because I do have a governmental P14 form that I'm just going to be asking you a few basic questions to have this form filled out, and I ask for you to answer these questions with the best of your knowledge, all right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Not a problem.
Alrighty. The first question here, are you an American citizen by birth or marriage?
By birth.
Okay.
Hello, David.
No, the next, yes, I'm here with you. No, the next question here, are you disabled in any way, shape, or form?
No, no.
Alrighty. Now, the next question I see here, if anything should happen to you, who do you want to be the main beneficiary of this?
Honestly, my kids.
Alright. And we have two types of deliveries here. We have a private and confidential delivery, and we have a publicized where you could be on.
David. The dogs were barking.
Yes, I'm here with you. And as
Dogs
I
were
was
barking in the
saying, we
background.
have
That's
two
why you
types
muted.
of deliveries here. We have a private and confidential delivery, and we have a publicized where you could be on the TV station, in the newspaper, and on the cover of magazines. What type of delivery would you like to have?
Oh, honestly, I want the publicized one. I want that second option. I want everyone to know that I'm a winner. I want it in. Is it in like my local newspaper and everything?
Right. You'll be on the local news, you'll be in magazines, you'll be on in newspaper and such forth. And do you think that is the right decision considering your safety along with the safety of your family?
Yeah. That's fine.
Alrighty. So the next question I have here, are you married, single, divorced, or a widow?
Divorced.
Alrighty. And do you still work at this present time?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And what's your current occupation?
I am a school teacher.
Okay, you teach at this school. And the next question here, do you still drive?
Yes, I do.
Okay, and do you own your residence or do you live in a apartment?
I do live in an apartment. Is that a problem?
Alrighty, no, it's not a problem. And do you live alone or do you live with family members?
Oh, I live alone.
Alrighty, and do you bank with the Bank of America, the Wells Fargo, the Trace Bank, the Credit Union, or just a local bank?
Oh, I use Chase.
Alrighty, and what is the first thing you're planning on doing once you have received this?
Probably the first thing I'm going to do is I've always wanted to own a huge plot of land out in the middle of nowhere, lots of trees in the woods. I'm probably gonna find a huge plot of land like that and buy it and start building probably my dream home.
Right. So you see, it's finally a chance, and it's finally an opportunity stepping forward towards accomplishing your dreams, right?
Yes.
Wonderful. Well, a quick word of if advice is to do spend your money wisely, do some investments, do some donations to some church, some charity, some orphanage, and even some shelter so your blessings could flow eternally like the stream of a river, all right?
Oh yes. Yes, I'm
Right.
definitely
Because you
going to
know,
be setting up like charities and scholarships for high school kids. I'm going to be donating money to some of my local schools so that they can be able to afford better equipment and everything for the kids. I'm going to be doing a lot of that.
alrighty, that's wonderful. Because you know, once you do good, good will follow you, right?
Yes.
Wonderful. So what I would like for you to do at this present time, I would like for you to hold the line so I could have your call transferred over to a higher superior so they could provide you with more understanding, more information and a better understanding of all of what's happening here for you. Because I'm going to have these forms sent to the IRS along with another copy to the FDIC, all right?
Oh, okay.
Alrighty, so I'm going to have your call transferred to a higher superior so that they could have a brief word with you to provide you with more understanding. So it was very wonderful speaking with you. Congratulations to you once more, and welcome into the Publishers Clearance House. All right?
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, okay, you're most definitely welcome. So you just hold the line while I tap you over.
Okay.
All right.
So guys, again, I'm seeing in chat that people are asking, why do they ask those questions, and I'll answer those too once we're off this call, because it's actually interesting why they, well, kind of interesting why they do it. Everything they do is for a reason. Everything. They have their entire script down to kind of a science. Nothing they say is by accident or just
Hello,
bullshit.
Pleasant. Good. Evening, how are you doing today?
I'm good. What's your name?
Okay, well, my name is Mrs. Susan Williams, the Executive Vice President lady here at the Publisher Clearinghouse Department.
Oh, hi, Susan.
Okay, well, we received a message from the automated system earlier this morning, or when did you
Susan,
receive
I'm
that
sorry.
message?
You're really quiet. Can you please speak up?
I said, did you receive a message from our company, from the automated system?
Yes, I did.
And when did you receive that message?
Oh God, it must have been this morning, I believe. Sometime this morning, yeah.
Okay. And have you received the paperwork that was mailed to your address as well?
No, I haven't actually received any paperwork. Was I supposed to?
Well, we had mailed you multiple sets of documents in your mailbox, and I need you to know that's the main reason why you had received the message on your phone, because Publisher Clearinghouse Company doesn't normally send out notification calls. We sent you letters in your mail. You sign them, you have them mailed back to the return address as soon as you receive information such as the protocol in what you will have to do in regards of having your package officially claimed. Well, let me say this to you. You are aware that there will be governmental taxes against this award that will have to be paid, correct?
Uh, well, I wasn't made aware of that.
Okay. Well, but you are aware that each and every state has different rules and different sweepstakes policies, right?
Well, I understand that could be a thing, yes.
Okay, well, due to the fact that you haven't won this package from your state, you have won this package from the state of New York, the city Jericho.
Yes.
I want you to know this competition that you have won, it's not the normal monthly mega Super Bowl that you always see on your television. This
Okay.
competition that you have won, this competition you have won, it's a giveaway raffle draw for all of our customers that have been doing business with our company for over a decade who had never ever got the chance of winning a prize from our company before.
Oh,
This
okay.
competition is a compen- this competition is a compensation to our customers that have been supporting our company because Publisher Clearinghouse Company, we do not only do Reader's Digest magazines, but we do products, we do merchandise. And I want you to know that you can also be a customer by shopping at any grocery store, picking up one of our items or one of our products off the shelf, using your credit card or your debit card to purchase it. And that's how you could also be a customer with the Publisher Clearinghouse by purchasing our items and our merchandise that we invest in, that we have shares in. Okay?
Okay.
So I need you to know, my lucky winner, congratulations to you. Welcome on board. And this will be much, much more intriguing when you see it with your two naked eyes. That's the time you're going to believe that you're actually a winner.
Okay. Yeah. I I believe it right now. I 100% trust. I really want to be able to get that prize.
Okay, but let me say this to you in regards of having a official delivery tomorrow. But let me ask you, you still work, correct?
Yes, I do.
And will you be working tomorrow?
Yes. But for something like this, I think I'll take the day off. I think my job will understand.
Okay, perfect. Well, I want you to know Our company, Publisher Clearinghouse, we doesn't charge our customers once you have won a package from our company. And as I said, this is not the regular competition that you see where we knock on your door and we give you your prize. Because those competitions that you see on the television, we have a limit that we put on the check once you are a winner. And the limit, the exceed limit, is $2.5 million. All of those presentations that you see on the TV, it has never ever over the limit of $2.5 million. And that's the main reason why it can be on the television.
Okay.
But due to the fact you haven't won 2.5 million, you have won over 7.5 million. It's terms and procedures that we have to ask the consumer of the package if they decide to be on television or not, because this could be a risky task to put you on TV, which I got the update in the system that you will also request to be on the television.
Yeah, yeah, I prefer to
Each
be
and
on
every
television.
Okay, perfect. Well, as I was saying, once you have won over
They're
$5
trying to
million
talk me out of
from the
doing
Publisher
public.
Clearinghouse, the government authorities will be authorizing taxes. It depends on the state that you live. It depends on your state tax assessment rate. And you know the state of Arizona, the state of California, you know those two states, including Washington, they do have high tax assessment rates. You are aware, right?
I wasn't aware of that. I didn't know taxes were high in Arizona. I thought we were pretty much middle of the road.
Yes. Okay, well, the tax rate in Arizona, even in New York, the tax rate in certain states, it's higher than some because it's higher than the tax rate in New Mexico. It's higher than the tax rate in Colorado. It depends how civilized the state is.
Okay.
So the more civilized the state is, it's the more higher the tax assessment rates are. But I want you to know it is impossible to transport a car and this large check on the road using our prize patrol unit because it is easily identified while it is on the highway. And due to the fact that we are taking valuables and we are taking some expensive products, so it's risky.
So then
And
how are you guys
it's
going to be getting it to Arizona then?
well, your prize, it was shipped through customs. Okay, your car and your check has already been shipped through customs, where your
I
package
didn't
is
know
at
that
a
they did
origin
customs when it's
specific.
state to state. Customs is usually when you ship
Yeah,
something
they do.
out of country, or receive something from out of country. It'll go through customs. Why would it go through there if it's state to state?
Well, due to the fact that, remember, this is a car, and this car that you have won from the Publisher Clearinghouse, it's a custom modeled. Okay? So I want you to know that it's not like if you won a car, we could just get it at a dealership, a Mercedes-Benz dealership in your state. This car is custom modeled.
Okay, so is the
Okay?
car
And it's
built and
at a
made
high risk.
in the U.S. or is it built somewhere else?
Okay, it's a German-made car, but it has a lot of features that you will never see in different Mercedes-Benz because each time you start the engine, it will say hello, welcome, and it will have your name. It will tell your name. It has so many amazing features about it.
Okay, so
It contains
it was
it.
built outside of the U.S. is what you're saying.
That's right. It's a German-made car,
Okay.
and it's a custom model, and it was designed just for you, my lucky winner. That's right. So I want you to know when we had it shipped cross-state through customs, it is under state protection of Arizona. It is at a private storage facility that has security guards, that has law enforcement agents guarding and patrolling that premises that your package is being stored because it's a primitive property and it's owned by the state federal government of Arizona. So
Okay,
I
so
want you to
what's
know
wait,
that's
can
how.
I know what state government is going to is guarding it?
Okay, well, so you do not know your state federal government's name?
Well, there's multiple. Like, are you talking about like a sheriff's office, the local PD? There's state police. There's
No, no, the government in general, the government, the prime minister of the state, the person that is in
there's no
charge, the
prime minister
candidate,
in
the
Arizona.
can, the candidate of the Democratic Party, the candidate that is responsible for the state, for the territory of Arizona.
Wait,
Okay,
are you trying to say governor?
I beg your pardon.
Are you trying to say the governor of Arizona?
That's right.
Okay, so the governor of Arizona is guarding my prize?
No, the governor is not guarding your prize, but the prize package is on one of their private storage facilities.
Okay.
Okay, so it's
But
not guarded by them.
what government agency then is guarding my prize? The FBI,
Okay, well, your prize,
CIA, Homeland Security.
the NSA, the National Security Agency, the NSA,
NSA.
is
Okay.
guarding your package. That's right. So I want you to know that they had authorized 100% of governmental taxes against your award for the shipping and handling, federal state taxes, processing fee, and also for processing, legal processing of documentation from
Okay.
state to another. Where, as I said, Publisher Clearinghouse Company never charges our customer once you have won a package. So it all
Oh,
depends
good.
on the state rules and state policies. Because due to the fact that we do not have the jurisdiction because our entity is not in Arizona, so we cannot make legal decisions. So every information that I provided to you, it was endorsed by the higher superiors of your state. So as I said, 100% of taxes was laid against your award. Where our company, Publisher Clearinghouse Company, we had full responsibility by taking care of all major taxes that was laid against your award.
Oh, thank you. Thank you
And
guys
the
so much.
remaining
That's amazing that you guys were willing to take care of those taxes for me. That you don't know how much that is going to help me out. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Well, the 1% of taxes that you will be responsible for is for the registration and processing of the
But
package to
wait a
get it
second. I thought you
officially
just
signed.
wait a second, Susan. I thought you just said that 100% of the taxes were covered.
I said 100% of tax was authorized against the package. What I need you to do, just please listen while I'm talking, okay?
Okay,
So
I'm
you
just
can
trying
have
to
a
make
better
sure.
understanding.
No, I understand, Susan. I'm just trying to make sure that I understand everything here because taxes, they can get really tricky and everything. And I want to make sure I know what's going on and who's, like I said, who's guarding my prize, who authorized my prize, where my prize is, when am I going to be getting my car, things like that. I just want to make sure that everybody is, within the right realm of where they need to be.
That's right, in the right path. So as I was saying, 100% of taxes was authorized, where our company had paid over 99% of all the major taxes. Okay?
Okay.
So the 1% of taxes that you will be responsible for is for the registration process because you know in your territory, in your state of Arizona, you know there is more than one people that has your same social, that have your same name, correct?
Uh, well, my name. Sure, I understand that multiple people could have my name, but nobody should have my social security
That's
number.
no, not your social security, your name on a whole. Okay, because remember, whenever you're signed in or whenever you're purchasing something to be a customer, it doesn't involve your social security number. So
Oh,
due to the
okay.
fact that your social security number, due to the fact that your social security number is not in the system at the publisher's clearinghouse to indicate that you are the Indeed winner, so we have to take precautionary steps and measures.
Oh, and
Okay,
thank you
because we
so
do
much,
not have
Susan.
those.
Because, like I said, this is amazing. This is life changing kind of money, and I feel like I'm gonna get to the point where I don't know what I'm gonna be able to do with all of this money.
Okay, well, all you have to do is to just invest some of the money
They
and
keep
you call
stalling and laying it on, so I'm just gonna keep
your family,
interrupting
you
them.
give them what you can give them, you donate what you could donate, and also you call your investment firm and you invest some of the money.
Well, I'm
Okay, you
not
have
really
to
a big
have
fan
a
of investing. I do have a buddy that I went to high school with, who ended up uh being an investment broker. I think it is. I think it's called an investment broker, and I'm probably going to be contacting them to be able to uh get something going. I like I said, I'm not really big with it. I don't really believe in it too much. I see it as just basically more gambling, legal gambling. And so
yeah, because
I might not
insurance.
invest a whole lot of money in it, but I might invest like a couple bucks here and there, you know?
Okay, okay, I do understand because each and every person they have their type of perspective, they have their point of view in all different types of aspects in life. So you have your point, okay? So as I was saying to you, my lucky winner, the one percentage that you will responsible for, they charges you $750 to get yourself officially registered so we could be able to start the processing. And there is a 95% possibility that you could be able to receive the delivery by tomorrow based on how long the processing takes to be completed. Okay, but the
Okay,
trick about it,
so I have to
no
pay
one
$750 for the taxes. That's 1% of $7.5 million.
Okay, well, it's not really 1%. If you should check it, it will not equivalent to $750. But due to the fact that Publisher Clearinghouse has your back, where they will be responsible for all the major taxes.
So,
Okay,
like, are
because
they
if you
covering
should have
like
paid the
90? So,
1%,
Susan, are they covering like 99.99999% of the taxes? Is that what it is?
yeah, it's 99.9 percentage. That's right. It's
Okay.
99.9 percentage because if you should have if, if evaluated 1 percentage would have been for 7,500. Okay, and that's so absurd for someone to pay 7,500 for registration processing. Okay, so they do taking care of 99.9 percentage of all the major taxes.
Okay.
Okay, so the only so you are only authorized to have two requirements in your position in regards of whenever your delivery is going to be scheduled.
Oh,
The
okay.
first type
What are
of
those?
re- okay, the first type of requirement that you will need in your position it's whether a valid driver's license,
Oh,
a
I have one of those.
passport,
I've
a
had a
state
driver's
ID.
license for a long time. I got one when I was 16. Um, that's God, almost 20 years, over 20 years ago now. So I've got a driver's license. I think I have a passport. I have a passport. I just need to try to find it.
No, you only need
Do I
you
need
only
do I
need
need both
one
of those? Is
form.
that the two that I need?
No, you just need one. Something to declare that you are who you say you are.
Okay,
Okay?
but can I use both of them?
Well, you're not required to use both. You could only use one.
Okay, okay.
Okay, and the second requirement that you're supposed to have in your position is your registration claimer's receipt, where that registration claimer's receipt, it will have your name, it will have the date and time frame when you got it. Also, it will contain some very important serial numbers on that receipt. That receipt, they will be taking that receipt from you, have that receipt stamped and approved. So whenever you take your check to the bank with this receipt as well, your $750 will be reimbursed back to you because, as I
Okay, so how
mentioned,
do I get
no
that?
one never loses.
But how do I get
Okay?
that? Do I need to go down to my courthouse and get it? Like, does it need to be
No,
do I need to go down to
no.
the courthouse and try to explain to them, hey, I need whatever it is that you were asking for. I need one of those. And
Can you listen?
yes, yeah.
Can
Oh,
you listen?
I'm just trying to make sure that I understand what's going on and
No,
everything.
you're misinterpreting. That's what you're doing. You're misinterpreting.
Well, the best way to
Okay?
try to
Just
fix
please.
that, the best way to try to fix that is to ask questions. I was always raised to, I was always raised that if you don't know something, ask. So I'm just trying
Okay,
to
well,
ask and make sure
I'm
that
here.
I
Remember,
have this. Exactly, you're here, and I'm just trying to make sure that you would be the best person that I would need to ask about this, right?
okay, well, as I said, I am one of the highest superiors here. I am also one of your assigned claims agents, and I will be able to give you all the information for you to have the knowledge and the understanding of what is going on. So all
So
you have to
if
do
you're
is to
one
be
of my
patient
claims
with me.
agents, if you're one of them, is David the other one?
Well, yes, Mr. David Johnson, he is also one of the members that is gonna be taking your package to you.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah.
is his
I've already got
responsibility.
all of that, but uh you said that you're one of the representatives that's here to try to help me with it. Are there multiple? Is it just you and David, or is there any more?
Okay, well, the Price Patrol team, there will be four members that work for the Price Patrol team.
Oh yeah,
They
yeah.
are the elite
I
members
already
of
have
the
all them.
delivery
I already
team.
have all their names. But
That's right.
will I be talking with them?
Well, they will be authorized to take your package to you where they will be bringing two bottles of vintage champagne. They will be bringing some ribbons and balloons and also a bunch of red roses where
Okay,
they
Susan.
will be authorized to have
Susan,
a half an hour presentation.
let me clarify. Let me try to clarify this. Will I be talking to them tonight on this phone call?
No, 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 no. There
Okay.
will be you will be associating with them whenever your delivery has been made.
Okay. Now another question that I wasn't actually able to ask David. Um, is it possible? Because I've seen on the TV where sometimes you get a celebrity to deliver and present the prize. Is it possible that I could get a celebrity?
Okay, well normally we normally use Mr. Steve Harvey, but yeah, Mr. Steve Harvey is also gonna be on your presentation.
Okay.
But if you
Is it
request,
possible to request a different one just in case?
yeah, it's possible.
Okay. Would I put that in with you, or like, can I tell you, put in that request right now with you, or like, when would we be doing that? Because I have a very specific
Okay,
one that I
well when
want that I would love to talk with them. I love their commercials, and I want to be able to try to get them.
okay, and what is that? What is the name of that person?
Okay, so this is gonna sound weird, so please just bear with me with it. But have you ever seen the commercials with Limu, Emu, and Doug?
No, I'm not familiar with that
Okay, it's
commercial.
I think they're State Farm. There it's a Limu. You know what a Limu is, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so it's Limu, Emu. That's his name. His name is Limu Emu, and his partner is Doug. And Doug is a normal, actual person, but I would absolutely love it if I could be able to get them on it. They are kind of my idols.
Okay, well, first of all, you will have to get the registration process completed, and then we could be able to update it on your profile as well. So we could be able to have them in the present whenever your delivery is going to be made out. Okay?
Okay,
So
but
let me
but
ask
but are
you.
they yes or no? Would they be able to show up?
It depends on your schedule. It depends on your schedule because
My
you know
schedule?
sometimes they might be. No, it depends on their schedule as a celebrity
Oh,
because you
their
know
schedule.
sometimes they
Okay.
might be out. Yeah, it sometimes they might be on vacation. They might be on a family trip. You never know. So I would have to call them or to email them at the publisher clearinghouse and to request if they will be available or not. But before we could even change or update the celebrity on your profile, you will have to follow all legal procedures in regards of getting you on the safer side than where you are at the moment.
Oh,
So
yes,
let
that's
me
right.
ask you,
So,
are you
how
pretty
exactly would I be getting that what was it called? Registration or something? Claimer or
it's
something?
it's it's a registration receipt.
Okay,
And
that
how you will
registration
have to
receipt.
get that
How do I get
registration.
that?
Okay, well, you will have to get it by purchasing your registration ticket. And the name of this ticket, do you have a pen and the paper to write it
Oh,
down?
yeah. I've got a pen and paper. I've been taking notes. I told David all of that I've got a pen and paper. I've been taking notes this whole time.
Okay, well, the name of that ticket that you're supposed to purchase, the name of it is Money Pack. That's MoneyPack. Money Pack. And are you familiar with a Money Pack?
I've heard of a money pack before. Isn't that basically like a gift card?
That's right. It's a card, it's a ticket, what they use to do transaction within the United States. Okay? And who is that in the background? Is that one of your friends?
No, that's the TV. I've got the TV playing. I've got what's the show? What's that Western show? Uh, Longhorn or something like that. Yellowstone. I've got Yellowstone playing in the background. I was binge watching season 1 when you guys called. Hello? Hello? I think they hung up, but it hasn't caught up on my end. Hello? Hello, are you there? And they hung up. Okay. So I think that might have just threw him off a little bit, but we'll try calling him back. Sorry. We'll try calling him back. Um, they're hook, line, and sinker. I don't know why. Unless probably their phone might have dropped again. Yeah, Robin, I think that might have happened. And Chrissy is crazy. Welcome in. I know I wasn't actually able to say it when you first came in, but welcome in over on Twitch. Welcome. Okay, so I'm going to voicemail now. We'll try. We'll try coming back. We'll call him one more time. We'll wait a second. I did get another missed call about 45-ish minutes ago, so we'll call that back. But they were hook, line, and sinker. I was wondering if they were going to go for gift cards or not. I was really, really wondering if they were going to go for gift cards or have me send the money and to voicemail. I was really wondering if they were going to do cashier's check or Jane Doe, Jenna Door, sorry. Jenna, if it's out of sync, try refreshing the stream. Sometimes it does happen that way. I'm sorry. But I was wondering which way they were going to go with it. But I'm glad. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I try to do what I can with what I got. Sorry. Now to answer some questions that I saw in chat from both sides. While we wait, they're probably going to end up calling me back. Why do they go so heavy on the religion? They go so heavy on the religion actually is more of a kind of psychological thing. They believe that the majority of Americans are super, super, super religious. And they try to play on that factor by making it seem like, oh, all Americans are religious, so let's heavy into it, because they try to play on that religious chord of ours, that it could be God, it's God giving you everything, praise Jesus. And that's why they harp so hard on that. It does get overbearing after a while, but they try to really harp and prey onto that aspect of it just to try to make it more believable. That's really why they do a lot of that. Why they ask so many of the questions for the questionnaire, for the form, is every one of those questions has a reason why they're asking. Things like, am I married? They ask, are you married? So that way, if you say you're married, it's really likely that you're going to be telling your spouse about this, and they don't want anybody else knowing about it, because that could compromise you. That second person could talk you out of it. So they want to know, are you married, single, divorced, all of that. So that's why they ask that. They want to know, are you an American citizen? So they know, how difficult is it going to be for you to send money, do anything. Now they're calling me back. Yes, hello?
Hello? We got disconnected. What happened?
I don't know. It feels like, we've been disconnected a lot on this call. This is probably the third or fourth time now that it's been disconnected. I'm sorry. I don't know if it's on my end or your end or what, but this is like the third or fourth time the call's been disconnected.
Okay, well, sometimes cell phones, they do fail at times. Remember, these are man-made devices, so they're not perfect.
Exactly.
So sometimes probably the connection. It depends on the connection. Okay, so are you pretty dressed right now where you could go to get yourself registered?
Yeah. But you never answered, where would I be picking up this claimers receipt thing, this money pack? Where exactly would I be picking that up at?
Okay, well, let me say this to you. The trick about it, you're not going to be losing your money. Your money will still be in your position once you purchase the card. Once you do not lose the card, or once you do not destroy the card,
your money will still be in your possession because the receipt with the card is what you will be able to use as requirements to claim and receive your package. And you could get it at a CVS pharmacy. Are you familiar with like a CVS?
Yeah. There's actually a CVS like a block away from my house. I could get that
Okay,
at
well,
CVS.
okay, well, as your claims agent, I will be able to direct you all the way. So let me ask you, you're already dressed, correct?
Oh yeah. I'm already dressed.
Okay, and will you be driving or will you be walking over to the CVS?
Uh, well, I could drive if it would be quicker. I mean, it honestly would be quicker if I just drove.
Okay, and is this your cell phone or is this your landline?
Well, it is a cell phone, yes.
Okay, well, as soon as you're in the car, you let me know.
Okay, but as soon as I walk out of my house, the phone call's gonna drop. I can't really afford like a service plan through like AT&T or anything. So I have to make all my phone calls through Wi-Fi. So whenever I walk out of the house, the phone call's gonna drop.
Okay, so, oh, you're talking on Wi-Fi, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so even at the CVS, there will be no internet there?
As far as I know, they don't have free Wi-Fi there.
Okay, well, what you're gonna do whenever you go to the CVS, whenever you go to the CVS, you're gonna go in the gift card section. And are you familiar with the CVS?
Yeah. I go there all the time to pick up like groceries and my medication and stuff.
Well, whenever you go there, you're gonna go at the gift card section and you're gonna look for the specific type of ticket. It's a cardboard type of card. It's not plastic. The name of this card is Money Pass, and it's a paper cardboard type of card. The texture is cardboard paper like. It's not plastic. They have two different types of Money Pass. They have the Money Pass debit. It looks like a credit card, and you also have the Money Pass scratch card. That's the type of ticket you're supposed to purchase, the Money Pass scratch.
Oh,
Okay?
okay.
Well, you're gonna go at the gift card section. You're gonna get two of these Money Pass because I think the limit on them is 500. So you're gonna get one for 500 and one for 250.
Oh,
You're gonna
okay.
take it to the cashier. You let the cashier know that you would like to obtain 500 on one, 250 on one of these cards. And you know, if they ask you, you just let them know it's for your personal use. You don't have to tell anyone that you have won the lottery because you will never know who that person is. You will never know if that person has fugitives or criminals in their family. Who knows? They trail you back home and whatsoever. So even though you want to be on the TV, whenever you receive your delivery, that's the time that they should know that you are a lucky winner at the publisher clearinghouse.
Oh, so I'm
So
supposed to
whenever
keep all
you're
of this
purchasing,
secret.
you don't have to if you don't want, but it's best if you could just keep your business away from public notices. Probably if you know someone at the CVS, probably you can tell them, but it depends. Remember, you have your life, so it depends on how you want to go around and tell people your business because you must have a different connection with the people in your surroundings. Okay?
Okay.
So how long will it take you to go at the CVS and get back home?
Oh, that'd be probably like 15 minutes. Like I said, it's literally
Okay,
right
and
down the road.
you have the funds at home with you, correct?
Well, I have them in my bank account. I actually just got paid today, so I can be able to use my debit card to make the payment.
Okay, well, the money pack, they do not accept a card. Okay, it's
Oh,
cash paid because remember, it's going to be reimbursable back to you. So do you have an ATM close by?
I believe there's an ATM at the CVS, so I should be able to do it that way.
Okay, so I'm going to give you 30 minutes to do what you have to do. And please remember to be careful on the road because you will never know. And I want you to know whenever you're in the verge of receiving your blessing, the devil will try to work his way to get at you. So just please be careful. Look out on the road for careless drivers that are driving like a maniac. Just please be vigilant.
Okay,
And
do
please
you
be safe
have
out there.
a more like direct number to you? Because every time I try to call this number, I get a voicemail or it just doesn't answer or something. So, do you have a more direct number to you so that I'd be able to get in touch with you when I come back?
Yeah, I have my office number. It's
Okay, just 1 second. Okay, go ahead. Okay. Okay. Okay, let me repeat that back to you to make sure that I have it correct, okay?
have two different types of money packs at the store. So you will have to get the cardboard texture type, the scratch one. And please remember, if you do not get it at the CVS, you could probably get it at the Walgreens, the Dollar General, the Rite Aid, the Family Dollar. Any one of those stores are closer to you, or even the Walmart. It depends on the type of Walmart, but you could get it at any one of those stores. Once you get yourself registered, purchasing your receipt and such forth, you will be able to have it as a requirement in your position. Bear
Okay.
in mind, whenever you go to purchase, remember, whenever you go to purchase your money pack, no one at the store will have any idea that you are a winner if you don't tell them.
Okay,
Okay,
but it's
so
okay that I
as
do
I
tell them,
said,
though. You said that it's okay that I do tell them. It's my choice, right?
okay, well, what difference is it gonna make if you tell them you have won the lottery? Is it gonna give you benefit?
No, but it'll feel good.
Well, I don't think you should be able to tell your business to public notices. Okay, so you keep your business private and confidential. My advice.
Okay. I mean, I guess, I mean, I do like to be able to brag and, show people that, yeah, I'm going to be getting this money.
Okay, well, listen, there's no need for bragging. Okay, that there's no need for bragging. All you should be focusing on is to get us together. I'm a
Okay.
very successful individual, and I never brag about what I have. Okay, you always have to be careful. Consider to try to be a successful person. Consider to try to push yourself to the extreme where people could see you and have you as an idol in the country. Never try to compete, never try to brag. Okay? Just try to be a better person at all times.
I'm
That's
sorry,
what you're
Susan.
supposed to do.
Susan, was that a rooster in the background?
No, that was the door.
Oh, it sounded like a
That was
rooster in the
that was
background.
No, it's the office door. Let me open it, let you hear it again. It's the office door. It has a little squeak inside of it. Hold on. Did you hear it?
Okay, yeah.
It's the office door. That's right. So you do what you have to do, and you give me back a call.
Okay, yeah, not a problem. Like I said, give me like 15, 20 minutes and I'll call you back. When I call, do I ask for you directly or can I ask for you and or David?
Okay, well, if you call the number that I just gave you, it will go directly to my department because that's my office number.
That's extension 7.
Okay.
Okay, so congratulations. Talk to
Okay.
you shortly.
Yes,
Bye-bye.
thank you very much, and I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, bye.
Jesus Christ. He was really laying that on thick. That was ridiculous, all of that. Um, so yeah, they're wanting me to get a money pack scratch card from CVS for $750, and like we said over on Twitch and over on YouTube, that does not equal the percentage that they're saying. So we'll give it about 15-20 minutes, and then we'll call them back. I did get a more direct number to the person, to Susan. So hopefully I can be able to just directly call them and not have to. Because before, when I was calling the number that they called me on, it was always a crapshoot on whether or not they answered. Most of the time, they didn't answer. So this way, it's a little bit more direct. So hopefully, they'll be able to answer a lot more. Going back to what I was saying before, because it's really important, and I want to finish that thought, was the survey thing, questionnaire thing. Every question they ask has a reason. Every single one of them. Um, if I'm married, single, divorced, or widowed, it directly ties to how likely is it that I'm going to tell anyone. Am I born in the U.S.? Yes, because that's going to affect how difficult is it going to be for me to be able to send them the money. Do I have a job? They can use that to be able to see, okay, so how much does he receive an income? How is it likely that he's going to be able to pay a high fee? Is he going to be able to afford that high fee? Along with, they can usually use that to gauge exactly how much they want to charge for it. Depending on how much, or depending on how you answer, will depend sometimes on, whether it's a couple $100 or a couple thousand. So um, that's really interesting for that. Um, do I have a driver's license or passport? That's so they know. Am I able to go to CVS on my own and take care of this? Or am I going to have to wait for an Uber to come and get me, or a family member to come and get me? Why is the computer slowing down? Am I going to have to wait for a ride somewhere? Or am I going to be able to take myself? Those are really big factors for them. Um, let's see, what's some other questions that they ask? But basically all of these questions come down to uh, all of those questions have a reason, and those are the reasons. And they want to be able to try to get that because it helps to be able to identify how likely they are to be able to steal my money with it. Um, and this person was laying it on thick, super thick. 6:35, we'll say. So 15 minutes from there would be 50. Yeah, we'll say 6:50. So I'll just make a note at 6:50. Yeah, 6:50. We'll call him back and try to see how much more we can get from this person. They were laying it on so thick. I wanted to try to lay the groundwork to see, how likely are they going to be to rage when I do start really questioning them. Because I've got a lot of material from this person and from David, the previous person, that I'm really going to lay into and try to see, how on top of their game are they. But it's going to be a really fun one with that. We're going to give them a minute and call them back We'll give them another maybe 10, maybe 15 minutes and call them back. If you guys haven't already, please like the stream right down below. There should be a like button. You can hit the like button. Um, it it's not going to cost anything. It's not going to hurt you. It basically just tells YouTube that, hey, these people like this kind of content. Maybe other people will like this kind of content. And it'll share and recommend it to other people, which is exactly what we want. We want to be able to spread the awareness for these kinds of scams so that we can try to bring down amount of the amount of victims that we might have. If you haven't already, subscribe. I know we've got a lot of people right now in the YouTube chat. If you haven't already, you can subscribe to the channel. Again, it's not going to hurt you. It's not going to do anything. It does tell YouTube that, again, this person likes it. Maybe other people will like it. As well as it'll keep you updated on any kind of videos or shorts or anything that I do put out. If you are interested, over on YouTube, I do have a members program. You can see the little bar right here. You can sign up for it right below. It is $3 a month. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it really does help out the stream, and it does really help finance a lot of the things with the stream. You get a bunch of different features over on YouTube. You can get special emojis that you can use. You can see videos up to 12 to 24 hours before the rest of the public. We're going to be doing members-only live streams, members-only content on YouTube. So if I get an email from a scammer, you can be able to view that a lot of the other people don't. Unfortunately, right now, Twitch, I'm so sorry for this, but I haven't met the minimum requirements yet. I'm trying to get up to 60 followers. Once I do get up to 60 followers, then I can start rolling out programs like that. But until then, thank you still for coming in and hanging out, everyone. Chris and Robin, you two have been huge in chat right now, and I really do appreciate that. And Shutdown Scammers, you're always in there, and I really do appreciate that. Let's look at chat for a little bit to try to catch up. Mark, thank you very much for subbing. That really, like I said, that really does help. Thank you so much. Okay. So, I'm just kind of curious. We do have a missed call from one a while back, but we haven't been able to get in touch with them. I'm kind of curious just to see if they'll answer. So we'll call them real quick. Of course, Toy, thank you very much. I think I'm getting a voicemail. So we'll call them back just one more time just to see. if they'll answer. No, it's going to voicemail. Come on, catch up. Sorry, my dialer is being really slow right now. Um, so we will, and like I said, we've got this Susan person, Susan. We've got their phone number, direct line, so we'll be able to do that. And actually, while I'm thinking about it, we can actually update a post on really quick. We can update a post on this. What? Why are you doing that? Stop doing that. We can update a post on this so other baiters can be able to contact this person and annoy the hell out of them. We just gotta wait for it to load. Yes, come on. My internet's going slow for some reason right now, but that's fine. We'll be able to get in, and we will call that person back. We will definitely call Susan back, because I feel like Susan is going to actually be a really good one. Um, Also, another announcement that I made probably at the beginning of the stream was that we're going to be doing an extra long stream on Tuesday. I'm hoping to get on about 12 o'clock. It's going to be a pretty good birthday stream for me. I'm hoping to probably do maybe 12 to 4 or 5 o'clock. So it'll be an extra long stream for us. Um, it'll be a lot of fun, I'm hoping. Polite Psychopath over on Twitch. No, I haven't done that on a scammer's computer. I honestly, a lot of that is because I don't really like doing remote connections. I don't really have the setup for it, um, but I'm not really. I'm not. That's not my forte. I'll say that's not my expertise for it. I prefer more verbally going at them and just driving them insane that way. Um, yes, Toy, that is. It is going to be. So yeah, we're going to be doing a pretty long stream on Tuesday. Well, long for me. It's going to be a 4 or 5 hour stream. I'll probably go till about 4 or 5 o'clock, just so I'm not spending like my whole day doing this, um, and that way I can still be able to spend time with my family. You know. I don't know if I feel comfortable calling you that, Polite. And I'm sure you can guess why. Um, so I'll just call you Polite. So we've given it a pretty decent amount of time. We will go ahead and try calling Susan. if my dialer will actually cooperate. Okay. So we'll try to call Susan back. She said this is a direct line to her, so I should be able to contact her directly. If anything,
House company, how may I direct your call?
hey Susan. Hey, it's Eric.
Hey, hi Eric.
Hey, so I'm back. I've got those scratch money pack cards that we needed to be able to go ahead and register, I assume, this prize, so I can be able to get it as soon as possible, ready to go. Just waiting on you guys to go ahead and deliver the prize now.
Okay, well, first of all, how is it that we're going to know that you got the money pack? And what color is that money pack card?
They are blue and green.
Blue?
Yeah.
It's blue and green?
Yes.
I'm not sure about that color. Are you sure about blue?
Yes.
Okay. Well, do you see a scratch off on the back of that card? Is it a scratch type?
Will it say scratch here or something like that?
Okay, you're going to have to scratch it.
Okay, so I do need to scratch this off.
That's correct.
That's
how we're going to know. That's how we're going to know that you purchased it for the specific amount. Okay, because it will have to be registered on your profile.
Oh, well, I've got a receipt. I can hold on to the receipt, and when you guys show up, I can show you the receipt.
What you did,
I can show who is it? Deborah Holland?
Eric?
Deborah Holland?
Eric?
Yes, Susan.
Eric?
Or would I need to show you, Susan? Are you going to be there with the delivery team, by the way?
No, I'm not going to be on your delivery presentation. Well, what you do...
Okay, so would I be showing this to Susan?
To me, Eric.
Or not your Susan?
Eric?
Deborah.
No, I'm not Deborah. I'm Susan.
No, I know you're I know you're Susan, but what I'm saying is, would I be showing this receipt to Deborah? Or is it Todd or Dave or Andy? Who would I be showing this to?
It's gonna be Dave. So what you do?
Okay, so Dave Sawyer. So I need to try to hold on to this receipt then.
Eric.
Yes.
Eric, could you please listen?
Can you hear me, Susan?
What I need you to do.
Susan, can you hear me?
Take a picture. Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, what you're gonna do? You're gonna take a picture of both of those cards along with the receipt and send it to this number right now.
There's a problem with that.
How is it a problem?
Well, my phone is like 15 years old, and the camera broke 10 years ago, so I'm not able to take pictures.
Okay, so you're not allowed to take pictures?
Well, I can take pictures, but you can't see anything. The camera broke on my phone.
Well, if the camera broke, it will be no problem. It will not affect the picture, because it's not like the lens inside of the camera is broken.
Okay, but you're not understanding. When I take a picture, it doesn't look like anything. It's like black with like red orbs around it. You can't see anything.
Okay, well, how is it that
the phone is
know
15
you
years
purchased
old.
Okay, it's a 15 years old phone?
Yeah. It's an old phone.
Okay,
I've had it for a long time. I don't. Should I try to figure out another way? Because I've got a professional camera. I would just need to try to be able to find a charge cord for it Would I need to try to do that?
Okay, well, Eric,
I can do
Eric, listen
that.
to me.
I don't know
How much,
where a
Eric,
charger cord is though,
Eric,
and I would need to
can
try
you
to
hear
find a
me?
cord to connect
Eric,
the
can you hear me?
to try to connect.
Eric, can
Yeah,
you hear me?
yeah,
Eric,
yeah,
can you hear me?
yeah. I can hear you.
Eric, can you hear
I
me?
can hear you. Can you hear
Hello,
me? Hello.
hello, hello. Can you hear? Yes, can you hear me, Eric?
Oh yes, yeah, yeah. I can hear you.
Okay. Did you purchase the money packs or you did not purchase them?
I have them. The two money pack
Did you
cards.
purchase
One
them?
for 500, the other for two. What was it? 50? Yeah.
Okay, and how much was for the card itself? How much did you pay for the card itself?
Are you talking about like with taxes?
Yes.
Okay. The first card was $512 and 62 cents. Oh wait, no, yeah, that's the whole thing because we did it both on one purchase.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Eric?
I did one
Well,
purchase
listen to
for
me.
it, and I assumed the taxes were $12.62.
Okay, well, Eric, what I have to say to you,
Susan, 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 I can't hear you.
okay, well, what you
There
have
you
to
are.
do, Eric, you will have to scratch. Can you scratch the card now so we could have it updated on your profile, sir? Because
Yes,
I need
but
you to
I
know
do have a
without
couple more
listen,
questions
I
for
need
you.
you to know without having the card updated on your profile, therefore the registration process cannot be completed, and that's going to be a problem because I want you to know that it's not how you expect it to be because each and every company has their own rules and policies,
Oh yeah, yeah. No,
Mr.
I
Eric.
understand that every company would have
That's
their own
right. So
policies
in
and everything.
order for us to
But
know,
I do have
in
a couple
order
questions,
for us to
Susan.
know that you purchased it for that amount,
Susan,
how is it that we're gonna know without you having the card submitted so we could have them
no,
checked out
I understand
and
that,
have
but
them
Susan,
placed on your
my
folder?
question though, because I was thinking of some of these, when I was on my drive, and I realized that I didn't actually get any answers from them, and I figured you're the best person to answer them. Um, you said that my money and my car are being basically you have security, the federal government watching and securing my prize, right?
Well, the NSA is guarding and protecting your prize. So what's the
Yes,
question,
that's
Eric?
exactly what I said. What my question is that does that mean that it's already in my state?
That's right. It's already
Okay.
in your state.
Okay,
But
so
it's
with it being
illegal.
already in my
It's
state,
illegal. Listen,
wait a second, it's illegal.
it's
What do you mean
illegal.
that it's illegal? Because I don't want anything illegal.
It's listen to listen. It's illegal to expose the location where your package is at.
Okay, can I know like
So
where,
if it's in a
like
perspective,
roundabouts
if
where in Arizona? Because it's Arizona is a very big state, and it could take a couple hours for you guys to get here, and I want to make sure that we coordinate an appropriate time and everything for you guys to deliver the prize. I'm just trying to look out for you guys on this.
okay, well,
Because
you don't
depending
have to
on where
look
you
out
guys
for our
are,
delivery.
depending on where you guys are in the state, it could take anywhere from 2
It's
hours
approximately
to
based
probably
on
like 8, depending on where you're at in the state.
Did you listen, Eric?
You're a little bit low.
Approximately,
Can you
it's gonna
please speak up?
approximately it's gonna take about 2 hours and 45 minutes based on where your package is located. Depends on the traffic.
2 hours and 45 minutes. So that would put you roundabouts Flagstaff. So with it being in
It
Flagstaff,
depends. It depends
that's
on the traffic.
okay. Well, I mean, traffic there can vary. I know that college is in, and there's a lot of people driving around and everything. That's another thing though. What address do you have for me? Because I want to make sure that you have my correct address, because I believe the last card or entry that I put in for Publishers Clearinghouse, it was my old address. And I want to make sure that you guys have my current address. So what is the current address that you guys have for me? Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Yes, yes, you're asking what is your current address?
Yeah, because the last one that I put in was for my old address, and I want to make sure that you guys have my current address. So what is that current address that you guys have
Okay.
for me?
Well, listen, Eric,
Yes.
on how you are reacting, I don't know whether or not if I should give out any more forms of personal information, because
Well,
I'm sure
that's
you did
my
not
information, and we've already verified that I am the winner. I gave you all of my information and everything. I'm just trying to verify to make sure that you guys send my prize to my address.
Okay, so you're trying to verify.
I'm
Well,
just trying to
Mr.
make sure
Eric,
that you guys
just as
have the
how
correct
you
address.
listen, listen,
Yeah,
listen,
I'm just
listen.
I
Just
don't
as
see
how
what
you
the
are feeling.
problem is with
Listen,
that.
listen to me. Listen
Yeah,
to me.
yes.
Listen to me.
I'm
Listen to
listening.
me, Eric. Just as okay, just as how you are feeling skeptical
No,
to give
I'm not
out
feeling
the card
skeptical, Susan.
information
I'm
to
not
have it.
skeptical about this.
Listen,
I'm
so
just trying
why
to
is it? So
verify.
listen, did you purchase the card?
Yes, I
Listen,
purchased the
did
cards.
you?
I've
Well,
told you
I'm
this
trying to
4 times
verify.
now. I've told you this
Then
four
how is
times,
it that
Susan.
then
I'm just
listen
wanting
then?
to verify my address. What is so hard about this?
Okay,
What
so
is the
how
address
is
that
it
you
that
have
I'm
on
going to
file
give
for
out
me?
the address? Listen, okay, well, I'm not going to give out those types of information because
Then
I'm
how
not
do
sure
I know
if
you're
you are
sending it
trying
to my
to
correct address?
impersonate the lucky winner.
So how do I know
Okay,
you're
so what I want
sending
you
it to
to
my
know.
correct address? What happens? What
Okay,
happens
well,
when you send?
as I
No,
tell,
Susan,
we do.
Susan, stop
Listen.
talking for a second. What
Mm-hmm.
is going to happen when
Yeah.
you guys arrive tomorrow and you're at my old address and I am not there to receive my prize, and I'm sitting at home and I'm waiting for my prize and nothing happens and I don't get it? What happens then? When all of this can be completely cleared up if you would just
Okay.
tell me what my address is. What is the address that you have on
Okay. Well,
file,
as I said.
on the file that you are looking at in front of you, or the computer that you are looking at in front of you? What is the address that is on that information?
Well, I'm not gonna give out the information because I'm not sure if you are impersonating. Because just as how you have
Why would I be
circumstantial
impersonating?
evidence
I've
proving
given
that
you
you
all
had
of my
purchased this card.
information. I've given you a bunch of my personal information. I've given you have my phone number. You know whether or not I'm married. You know that I drive my vehicle. I'm just trying to get a simple answer about this.
Okay, well, Mr. Eric, I'm not going to be able to give out any forms of personal information. So if you decide that you do not want to have a step further in regards
No,
to
I want to
processing,
try to
it's no
proceed
problem
because I want to. I
always
want to receive my prize.
listen.
No, Susan.
Okay, well,
Susan. This
okay,
record.
well,
No,
listen to
Susan.
me.
On this
Please,
recorded
please.
line.
You're being
On
arrogant.
this recorded line.
You're
Okay. I want you to know,
You're being
and I want you
arrogant.
to
You're being
acknowledge me
arrogant.
that I want my prize. Plain and simple. No gimmicks. No BS. I want my prize. Okay? Do you
Well,
acknowledge
you're
that? No,
gimmicksing.
no,
Well,
no.
you are gimmicksing.
Susan, I want you to
Eric,
acknowledge me
you
saying
are
this.
gimmicksing.
I want you to
are
acknowledge
gimmicksing,
me
Eric. Listen
saying
to me.
this.
You are
Acknowledge
gimmicksing,
me.
Eric. Listen
Acknowledge
to
me.
You are gimmicksing.
No, Susan. It is your job to help me with this process. So do your job and tell me that you acknowledge what I'm saying to you.
That's right. I accept what you're saying,
Okay,
but
so let's
I'm not
stop.
gonna give out
Okay, with
no
you
forms of
saying
information.
that you acknowledge
Yeah.
and you accept what I'm saying, that means you understand that I am not trying to avoid to get my prize. I want my prize. Okay?
Okay, well, just as how you want your prize, how is it that we're gonna know that you got the registration process completed? Did you got the
Because
cards
I
I
have
told
my
you?
cards and I
Only way
have the
we're gonna know
receipt.
is
I have my cards and I have my receipt, Susan. I've told you
okay.
this
Well,
like
take a
10
picture.
times
Listen,
now.
take a picture.
And
Take a picture of
how
the
no,
receipt
Susan, you
and
tell me,
send it to
how am
this
I supposed
number.
No, Susan, you tell me, how am I supposed to take a picture? With the information that I've told you, how
Okay.
am I supposed to take a picture? You tell me. Do you want me
Okay.
to
Well,
draw
as
you a
I
picture?
all
No,
right.
do you want
What
me to
you're gonna
draw
do?
you a
Listen.
picture?
What you're gonna do? Hello, hello,
Yes,
hello,
I
hello,
can hear
hello.
you.
Listen, what you're
No,
gonna
no,
do?
I can hear
Hello,
you.
hello,
You
hello,
can hear me.
hello,
I know
hello,
you can hear
hello,
me.
hello, 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 hello. Can you
Hello?
hear me, Eric? Can
Hello?
you hear me? Could you give me a
Hello?
freedom of speech? Can you give me a Can you give me a freedom of
Hello?
speech?
Yeah, well, wait, how do I give you the freedom of speech?
Okay. Well, you're gonna use someone else's phone to take the pictures and send it
How am I supposed to get
to
somebody
this.
else's phone? I live alone. We've talked about this. Well, no,
Okay.
no.
Well,
I'm
you
sorry.
could
I'm
get
sorry.
someone.
I did say to David that I am divorced, so there's that. But I don't have anyone around me. So how am I supposed to do that?
Okay.
And
Well, what
also
you're gonna
with
do
my
if you
prize and the delivery person, am I going to be getting Limu Emu and Doug, or am I going to be getting Steve Harvey? Because I really really want to know.
Okay.
Hello, Susan.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you. Am I getting Limu Emu and Doug, or am I getting Steve Harvey?
Okay, well, the processing will have to be taking place. Well, what I'm gonna do, sir, as
Well,
I said, the
which one
line
am I
is
going to
been
be getting?
monitored and recorded. Well, the processing will have to be completed. The card will have to be updated on the system, and we will be
Okay,
able to
well, I
take a
have the
step further
cards. I have the
by.
cards, and I've got a receipt. So, I mean, I don't see what the problem is.
So
When you
how is
guys
it?
get
How is
here,
it?
I
How
can
is
be
it
able
that?
to
How
give
is
you
it?
the cards personally. Like, I'll stand there
Oh,
on camera and hand you guys the cards. That's not a problem.
oh, that's not a problem. So what you do, you
Okay,
wait with the
so
cards, and we will have someone meet you in person tomorrow. Okay?
okay, so when are you guys going to be coming by with the delivery?
Well, the delivery is not going to be taking place. It's going to have to be postponed until we have the cards in the system. But as I
But I
said,
told you I have the
just as
cards.
how you feel.
No, Susan, I told you I have the
No,
cards.
well, as
What is the problem?
yes, but
I have the cards.
as you
I
stated,
have
we
them
will have
right here.
no.
I don't
Can you
understand.
listen?
Look, can you hear
Can you
them?
listen?
Susan, can you hear them? I have the cards.
Okay, well, just as
I don't
how you.
understand what the problem
Okay,
is.
so once you have the cards,
And
the
am I going to
problem
be
is
getting
you're not.
Steve Harvey? Because I know that he does record a TV show, and I don't want to like impede on that, and him having to cancel his TV show, to be able to come to me to deliver this. I don't want to step on anybody's shoes, so I want to make sure that everything is in line with that.
Okay, so what you're gonna do, Eric, you're gonna keep the cards very safe, and we're gonna have a representative meet you in person where you could show them the cards to prove that you have it. Because just as
Well,
how
yeah,
you cannot prove by
yeah when you
taking a
guys come
picture.
by and drop off the prize, right?
No, well, the package is not going to be in their presence because
But why?
the card will have to
Wait,
be
why would it not be?
represented.
Why
The
would it not
cards
be
will have.
here? Like, do I need to, like, when they show up, show them the card and I meet the delivery team somewhere? Hello? Susan? uh, okay, we're gonna try calling Susan back one more time just to see. Thank you. There you go. I'm gonna try to call Susan back, see if she's willing to answer. If she doesn't, I really hope she does, though. Yeah, solid. I got a lot of time, like just on not this call, but the first call when I got transferred over. I got probably a good 45 minutes out of that call, and then this one quite a bit. Sent to voicemail. We'll try calling one more time, just to see. Yeah, Robin, they're not smart at all. They tried so hard. They really tried so hard, and they were laying everything on so thick. That was absolutely ridiculous how bad it was. That was a really good call, though. No. Okay, I'm being sent to voicemail. So they're probably gone now for good. Oh, so that was a really, really good one, and I'm really, really impressed with that. Yeah, they think they're really good and really slick, and they're really not. It's horrible. They're really not, because once you actually think about it and use logic, their whole scam falls apart. It's horrible. Thank you, Robin. I appreciate that. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and call it for the night. We've been live for about 3 hours now. Thank you everyone for showing up. We did some amazing numbers today for views over on YouTube. I believe we peaked at 34 views. Over on Twitch, you guys absolutely killed it. You guys killed it with, I believe we peaked at 4 or 5, which for Twitch is actually really good. Um, Considering it's brand new, that's really good, and I'm really happy with that. So thank you everybody over on Twitch for coming in, hanging out, and following if you did. Over on YouTube, thank you everyone for coming in, subscribing to the channel. Uh, Laura for dropping a members, joining the members program. It was amazing. Um, Thank you, everyone. If you guys do like the content too, if you're over on YouTube and you like the content, please hit the subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. It tells not only YouTube that you guys like this kind of content, but maybe other people will like this kind of content too, and try to spread it out to as many people as possible, which is really what we're trying to do, is make as many people aware of this as we can. Over on Twitch, if you guys haven't already, please follow the channel. Again, does the same thing. It tells Twitch that you guys like it, maybe other people will like it too, and it spreads it out. If you guys want to, you can, down below, right below this live, there will be a members button. No, I'm sorry, it says join, a red join button. If you click on that, you can join the members program. Right now, for the month, we're at 70 members. I'm hoping we can be able to get up to 100 by the end of the month. That would be absolutely amazing. But with it, you get extra content. You get extra emojis in chat. You get to see videos up to 12 to 24 hours before the general public. You get exclusive content, stuff like that. Twitch, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to work on it, but until I reach the benchmark, Twitch isn't letting me do any of that. So that's why I try to push so hard for you guys to follow, so that we can be able to do that, so you guys can be able to get some great content as well. With that, I'll be having a new video coming out very, very soon. I'm in talks right now with a editor, so I should be able to have an editor come in and edit some videos for me for a pretty good price, and they're pretty quick. So I'm going to be working with them. So we'll be able to pump out content a lot more often over there. But with all of that said, again, I know I said this before, but just to reiterate, I will be live again Tuesday for a birthday stream. We're going to be starting at about 12 o'clock and go until about 4 or 5 o'clock. So it's going to be a longer stream. Hopefully that means we can get a lot more content out of it and make a lot more people. Oh, it expired. I'm sorry, Solid. Christian, if you could do me a favor and put the link to it in chat, if you could, please. But hopefully we'll be able to get a lot more content and everything in there so that we can be able to have a lot more entertainment and spread a lot more awareness for this, because that is really the whole point of doing this. Okay, I'll work on that. That is the whole point of doing this, is to spread awareness, because in my philosophy, the whole thing is if you spread awareness on it and make more people aware of scams like this, that means that there's less amount of victims, less amount of people who fall for these kinds of scams. Less amount of victims means less money for the scammers. Less money for the scammers means that they're less likely to continue, which means that less scammers in general. To me, that's the best way to try to be able to combat a lot of these scammers, is to do it that way. If you are interested in joining the Discord, Christian is working on being able to put that link up. Solid, I'm usually in the Discord every night. I pop in and check it every now and then. I'm not in it as often as I should. I'm not perpetually in it. So if you do message me directly on there, there's a chance I might not be able to respond right away, but I will get to it. But with all of that out of the way, thank you guys. Thank you everyone for showing up. You guys don't know how awesome this is and how much I appreciate all of you. Thank you to my mods, Christian and Teresa. Thank you both for coming in and helping out, making sure everything stays smooth with it.